I grew up in Wolverhampton, although I was born in a castle, I grew up in Wolverhampton. I grew up at a time, as I say, with all the music that was around, and we played the various venues in Wolverhampton, the Woolpack Restaurant, Ship and Rainbow, the Civic Hall. We played BT Staff Dance, for people who remember that. We played the Wolfern Hall. All these particular venues around Wolverhampton was how the groups worked in those days. We were a young band, we were called the In-Betweens, and became Slade later, of course. But growing up in Wolverhampton was a really good situation. The Express and Star, the people who helped write up about us, John Ogden in particular. But living in Wolverhampton, I think it was such a good town in those days. I think the shops were original, individual, the big old market, and people used to buy things. A lot of people will remember that. The old market that was there and the old station, and steam trains that used to go in and out of Wolverhampton. Walking around it, I still see those old buildings, and there used to be the Queen's, that was another place up in Queen Square. It's now a bank, typical. The Who and various top groups played there, so you could go and see a really popular band. I mean, people who grew up in Wolverhampton will know exactly what I was talking about, the things that happened here. And our agent was here as well, we were with Astra, and it was all about what we did in the Midlands. And the Midlands was paramountly important to Slade because we were all come from the same area. I was the only one that was actually grew up in Wolverhampton, but everybody worked here. And I'm very fond of Wolverhampton.